YouTubers, thanks for dropping in and checking up on me. Why don't you grab yourself a cup of coffee or a nice cold beverage and see what's going on. In my last video, I was discussing the future and the direction I wanted this channel to go in, and I'm still contemplating as to what to do with that. Some good news is, over the past week, I was able to discover a few ways to help me be able to work the gate by necessity, but it's still not at a point where I'm comfortable doing it, or comfortably can do it actually. And I would be better off collecting disability based on my work performance and what's going on at the gate. I don't want to get into that right now, because all that's pending in the future. What I will focus on is the here and now. The here and now is I'm still working, by the grace of God. And currently I'm doing what I do best, and that's sitting in my truck watching a Great Lakes boat getting loaded. Man, boat watch is what it is. It's nothing glorious. You're sitting in a dirty coal field watching front end loaders load coal into this hopper, which takes it up into the cargo holds on the boat. Sometimes this process can take up to 24, sometimes 36 hours based on what's going on. But anyways, just start off my shift on a Saturday, a beautiful Saturday afternoon when most people are out at the flea market, or maybe a ball game at the ballpark, or watching fat guys like me on YouTube on their day off. By the way, thanks for doing that. Anyways, I'm not going into any futuristic, what am I going to do in the future bull crap. Today I just want to drop in and say hi. Thank you for watching me. For whatever reason you decided to. I'm not that entertaining. I'm definitely not good looking. But anyways, while I'm here, I'm not going to waste your time. Don't worry. While I'm here, for you security officers or people who work out in the field for long periods of time, I got a hack for you. I'm sure you guys probably already know well about it, and you got your own little tips, but here's one I come across, and I absolutely love it. All right. Now, when you're sitting in your truck in a restricted area, you don't have the luxury of going out for lunch, leaving the site and going out for lunch. You can't run up to the gas station or the party store to grab something. Whatever you need to bring with you that morning, or for that shift when you go to your shift. You can be there 8 hours, you can be there 24 hours, you never know. So you gotta come prepared. All right? And one of the things that kills two birds with one stone is, at first, I mean, there's other ways around it, but a necessity for me is a cooler. What you do is you go out and you get a cooler. And then for your ice, yeah, you can buy bags of ice, and it's recommended. I even recommend it. Or if you know you're not going to need it, there's other ways around it. What I like to do is I like to take several of these 32-ounce bottles of Gatorade, whether full or empty. If they're empty, I'll put water in them. If they're full, I'll just empty out a little bit of Gatorade, not a whole lot, just like maybe up to there. And then same with the bottled water, but you want to empty out, have that much space in them when they freeze over. But anyways, you let them freeze over, then they act as your ice blocks, first of all. And then second of all, you can thaw them out as needed to where you got a nice cold beverage. You can thaw it all the way out till it's warm. So you can thaw it out to whatever degree you want to. What I like to do is I let it thaw out a little bit. And it takes a little bit of work, but if you're sitting in your truck for 12, 16 hours a day, you ain't got much else to do. So quit your bitching. Plus you'll thank me. Alright? So you let it thaw out a little bit. And then while it's thawing out, in the process, if you got a fork or some kind of utensil, just scrape along the inside of the walls like that occasionally. Chip away at it. You can do that. Put the cap back on. And then find something solid to beat the side of this on, I'll usually use my door, window, sill, whatever over here. Or there's the sides of my steering wheel that are extremely solid. You know, you smack it up against that, and then you once in a while you repeat the process with the fork. What the hell are you doing, Jeff? I'm making my homemade Slurpee. That's right. You can get it to the right if you work on it however long you want to. You can get it to the right consistency towards the same exact thing as it's coming out of a Slurpee machine. Now, on a hot day, when you're sitting in a truck with nothing else, a nice cold Slurpee would be nice, right? Right. Well, there you go. Nice cold Slurpee. Woo! Only thing... Whoa! Forgive me. Only thing you need to look out for is getting brain freeze. But yeah, I mean, you fill up several bottles and freeze them. That way they can be your nice cold beverage and keep your cooler cool at the same time. Yeah. I'm a big man. You think I'm going to be sitting in my truck for 12 hours without food and drink? So what are my drinks? What do I rely on? Gatorade. I mean, on a 12-hour shift, I'll drink like maybe 2 of these. You know, sometimes I'm here 16. But I usually try to have 2 bottles of that. I'll freeze up 2 more bottles for water, maybe 3. I'll have a couple of energy drinks in there. And then what do I do for food? Well, lately my go-to has been wraps. I'll bring the items needed to make wraps in my truck. Chicken wraps, you know, tortillas, some pre-cooked chicken, which they sell in the store. It's expensive, like $7 a bag, but it's worth it. Some other items, you know, and I'll make wraps. Or I like eating macaroni salad with chicken added to it. That's one of my go-tos. Snacks, hummus. Don't laugh at me. It's good. Garlic roasted hummus is the bomb. You can dip whatever you want in it. Cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower. Cauliflower, cucumbers. The Ritz Clubhouse Ritz crackers, Clubhouse crackers, whatever you want. But yeah, it's been a go-to lately. And then also, if you're on the keto diet, potato chips or anything with carbs in it are off limits. So I would recommend pork skins. Yeah, the chicharrones. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the pig ears or whatever you want to call them. A lot of people think it's gross, but it's all right. You know, for a snack with no carbs. Hey. But anyways, that's just a few hacks as a security guard you can use while you're sitting in the truck for 16 hours. Also, another necessity. You want to keep your phone charged. I would recommend that you go onto eBay and or Amazon and buy a rapid charging cigarette outlet lighter for your phone. Those other ones, any ones you buy at a gas station, they're cheap. They're actually going to drain your phone instead of charging. Get one that's a rapid charger. You'll thank me for it. Like this thing, it was almost dead, and my truck charged it in about an hour totally. So yeah, it rocks. Don't want to be in a truck or on boat duty without some form of entertainment. So, you know, you got an iPad or an iPhone that you need charging, make sure you got a rapid charger for it. Maybe even an extra battery bank, who knows. Just a few tips, man. Yeah, I need to collect disability, but in the meantime, I'm cranking out these hours as I can and helping you guys with my tips so that you can do the same. Anyways, man, I'd say happy 9/11, but it's not happy. Just, you know, we remember, man. Don't ever forget. Don't give me this, it was an inside job bullshit. I don't want to hear that. It's not about all that right now. It's about those victims and their families. You know, the victims that lost their lives and the families. and the first responders and those heroes that stepped in and helped. It's about that. It's about America coming together, not tearing each other apart and saying, well, you know, it was an inside job. I don't want to hear that. But yeah, just remember, have a somber, rememberful. Let me rephrase that. Be blessed this 9/11. All right. Just remember fondly those that were with you, and I just pray that peace would overwhelm you guys through in your sorrow and in your loss. I know it's been 20 years, but it still hurts. Anyhow, before I cause any thoughts of suicide or whatever, don't do that. No, please, God, if you're suicidal, get a hold of somebody immediately. It was supposed to be a joke. Before I cause any more depression, that's the word I'm looking for, I'm gonna get on with my shift and leave y'all alone because I've done bored the hell out of you enough. Thanks for coming in and checking up on me. I appreciate it. I really do. Because I got the stupidest dumbass YouTube channel ever. And you guys are still checking up on me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend. And God bless you this 9/11. Peace.